Hello and welcome to a new video presented by Stein Investments. Are you tired of analyzing charts like this just to find out what are the most promising trading opportunities? Then I think we have the right solution for you. It's a solution that simplifies your trade selection process by exporting the information from our most popular and super precise indicators like FX volume, FX power, FX dynamic, and FX levels to a CSV file that you can then send to your preferred AI solution to get a fully automated market analysis. And in this video, we'll show you how this works in detail. So the data we gather for each of the trading symbols is the FX power analysis of 3 different analysis periods for short, mid and long term, then the net long change in FX volume and the total volume change for each currency individually. And we do that with an export tool here, and this saves a data file in your terminal folder here under MQL files. In this example, there is a subfolder called EasyInsight, like this tool, and then you get a text file with the AI prompt depending on the selection of indicators you enabled, and the data file that contains all the information you need to send to the AI. So let's have a look at the data file at first. This is how it's exported. You see a bunch of forex symbols, 2 gold symbols as well, and there is the strength for the base currency, the quote currency for several analysis periods. Then we have the net long change for base and quote currency, as well as the total volume change, and we also get the ATR information for the specific symbol, as well as the support levels and resistance levels and the daily open, high, low and close. Close is relevant because it's the current price of the current day, so that the AI can judge where it is currently in relation to the daily's high and low. So this data is saved in this CSV file, and while experimenting with AI during the past months, I noticed that sending a screenshot isn't reliable because the AI is mostly not capable to determine the values, the indicator values precisely from the screenshots, and so I thought it might be way better to send plain text files or CSV tables, as in this example, so that the AI doesn't have to interpret from an image, but just gets pure data and the detailed information with the text prompt. This is an example for the text prompt here with FX power, FX volume, FX dynamics and FX levels. And there you see how we address what we want to send to the AI. I use the combined strategy based strength, volume, change, volatility, support and resistance. Data comes from a CSV export, etc., etc. And then you have the column descriptions. These are relevant to define what the AI gets from you. And you are free to change the descriptions or the goal, which is here defined, find up to 5 interesting buy or sell setups based on the following criteria. And you are completely free to change this as you like, because we can't provide any guarantee for the outcome of the AI analysis, and you'll surely modify and improve that over time when working with your AI assistant. Then in the end, please provide symbol, direction, buy, sell with the current price, close as L and TP, risk and reward ratio, calculation based to SLNTP, brief explanation for the setup suggestion. So that's it. We have everything we need. And I'll say we'll give it a go and send these 2 files now to our preferred AI assistant. In my case, I'm working mainly with ChatGPT, and the beauty of having this as external solution in the ChatGPT app is that you have a complete chat history where you can work and improve along with ChatGPT to get a better outcome of these analyses. So I just upload these 2 files and press enter. Then it will analyze what's going on, and then we have to wait what happens next. So now, 2 minutes later, the ChatGPT assistant came with a suggestion to buy British pound Canadian and Aussie dollar against the New Zealand dollar with a risk and reward ratio of 2.9 in case of British pound trade and 1.5 for the Aussie dollar. So let's see the reasoning. Here are 2 setups that satisfy your strength, volume, volatility filter and meet the minimum 0.5 risk reward ratio criterion. And then you get all the details you need. Both trades respect your stop target logic and keep risk to reward ratio comfortably above the required 0.5 threshold, while volatility remains acceptable. That's excellent. So this took me less than 3 minutes and I got a complete market analysis of 30 symbols, and the AI assistant came back with 2 clear recommendations, and so we'll trade them now on our chart. Then we start with the British pound against the Canadian. We have the power information here. British pound is stronger than the Canadian dollar. Then we see a positive net long change in the British pound. Unfortunately, in both cases, we see a decreasing interest in new trading positions. So traders mainly close their trades, and this is the next support level considered as stop loss, and our target is here. So we execute the trade as suggested by the AI, and the second one was the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. This is interesting because it already hit a resistance level and came back from there, but there's also a slight reverse at this point, so we might see it's moving further upwards to the 80% ATR level, which is identical with the next resistance. So anyway, I think these are interesting opportunities, and I'll trade them now, and then we'll see the outcome at the end of the day. Please keep in mind that we are only providing the data. We are responsible for the quality of the AI analysis, and I can only recommend working with your AI assistant. After seeing the outcome of a trade, you can discuss it with your AI assistant and maybe improve the prompt. You can also send the data to several different AIs like ChatGPT, Claude, DeepSeek, Gemini, whatever you prefer, and just to see if there is any opportunity that is recommended by several of them. And then this gives it a higher probability that this trade might work out. But I'm also curious how this will work in the future. But EasyInsight provides you what's necessary to give your preferred AI assistant precise data to get the best possible market analysis. What I'd like to mention at the end, which is really important, it is not necessary that you have all these tools from us. It works if you have FX levels alone. It works also if you have only FX dynamics. But of course, the more tools you have and the more data you send to your AI, the more precise the market analysis will be and the better the trading recommendations will be as well. Nonetheless, we wanted to keep it open on purpose for as many traders and customers from us as possible. And so you can start with EasyInsight and any tool combination you may have. It can be any of those four or all four in combination. EasyInsight will adapt the CSV export as well as the prompt export to the indicator setup you have installed on your chart. That said, it remains where to get this fantastic tool, and you'll find a link as always on our central Stein investment page that is also linked below this video. And then you have in chapter 2 our professional indicators for serious traders, and there is a new section announcing the brand new products, and EasyInsight is the first of them. So, wish you a great day and fun with this new tool, and I'm looking forward to your feedback.